Hello everyone, my name is LotsofLatte, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Grab yourselves a warm beverage of your choice, or don't, it's up to you, and I hope you enjoy this playthrough. Last time, we entered into Kamui. Oh, I'm not supposed to go this way. Last time we entered into Kamui and had learned that the place has fallen under a very harsh snow. And now we need to get to the bottom of this and figure out what to do with it. This place off the bat might seem pretty big, but once you get your lay of the land, it all is pretty easy to navigate. We have a new enemy. What a strange one-footed creature. Just need to hit it enough times and it'll finally go down. I believe you can... It's either on the tail or on the inside. Ah, couldn't get it. It's a bit awkward. Oh! What the heck? There we go, come on. That's what I wanted. Then we'll just, have a light. There we go. Take care of it nice and quick. And get 300 yen in the process. Let's head over here. I believe we have our good old item shop salesman over here. Yes, there he is. Let's talk to him.
Oh, hello there, Wolf. I had a feeling I wouldn't get much business in this blizzard, and it looks like I was right. I suppose an animal like you wouldn't understand, but it's tough trading in the snow, looking out for monsters. The thing is, I can't just leave. Some people need me. Can you imagine how hard it is? If you have any sympathy at all, you'll buy something.
Interesting. Let's see. We have my coins. I have plenty of exorcism slips. I think I'm fine, honestly. I'll get one more exorcism slip just to get it. I can maximize it like 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Heading on over this way. There. Okay. We need to go up here. Whoa! It's like the whole village has been frozen solid. I wonder if anyone's still alive. Ooh, clover. Let's take care of that. A merchant here. No good. This door won't budge. There's smoke coming out of that chimney. Angry.
Halt! Who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the Elder, you must go through me. I'm Semiko, top warrior of the Oina tribe.
Sheesh! Who does this guy think he is? Well, at least we finally met someone from the village. So what are you doing standing around in the middle of this blizzard?
That grating voice. Is that you, Isun? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf?
That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village? It's a total mess. Is it true demons have taken over Izofuji?
You must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. Oh, and take that suspicious wolf with you too.
Why, you little... We're done talking to you. Let us into the chief's house now.
No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village. And I've told the villagers not to let them into their houses. They will obey me, for I am Semiko, chief of Wep'keer. Now, be on your way!
Hold on a second. You? Chief? What happened to old man Keimu? He didn't buy the farm, did he?
Phew! Of course he's still alive. But he's been greatly weakened by battling demons. Now their hideous monsters are trying to finish them off. Since only the Elder's volcanic incantation can foil their plans, that is why I became the chief of the village. I must protect the Elder from the monsters lurking in every corner. Now be on your way!
Well, if you say so. Guess we're not dealing with that guy. Digging spot. I always do it too early. I guess that's just my, like, speedrunner's intuition. Can't help myself. I always want to do things, like, on the first possible frame. Oh, good. Don't help budge. Hey, wait! You guys, wait up! Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Isun? Is it you? I thought I heard you talking to Semiko. I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. I can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. And that Semiko's still stubborn as ever. When did he become the chief? Well, a lot's happened this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf too. At least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Isun? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Ami. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Those twin demons, Lechku and Nechku. They were sealed away by a brave Oina hero years and years ago. And they have been enshrined at the Wakwu Shrine ever since.
Then one day, they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kamui set out for the shrine at the top of Izo Fuji to pacify them, but they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent and turned Izo Fuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samiko's trying to protect the village while Kamui recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really are in a fix if old man Kamu's prayers don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Kamu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the Land of Hidden Darkness, and there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently, and vanished into the Waku Shrine, as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? I saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kimu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kemu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samiko does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it, now of all times. One last thing, Kai. It's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kimu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Samiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So then, why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Lika went missing. Lika? As in, Lika, That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. Ah, poor little Lika, too. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance, but they would certainly have reason to seek her out. You see, Lika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of this village? That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He's summoning the both of you. He's been out cold for ages, but it sounds like he's come too. You'd better not keep him waiting. You don't want to be rude.
Well, let's get moving.
What? You still got a bone to pick with us or something?
The elder summons the white wolf to his home. You may enter.
Well, it's about time. Out of our way, chump. This is the village elder, Old Man Kimu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Bah, this is no time to be dredging up the past. Ugh. Who was that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there are some hides to be tanned. Ugh. What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh. Old man Snooze-a-Lot tans hides in his sleep, too. Why, is that little Isun? So that I wasn't dreaming. I thought I heard Samiko talking to someone outside. I must say, Isun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Put a cork in it, Gramps. Did you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let's get down to business, eh? It is the White Wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Lika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Kai said something like that too. I could see why you'd be worried. But don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you have been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Lika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Lika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There is another reason we need her power. It is for Izo Fuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Izo Fuji? As you know, Izo Fuji is formed from 2 active volcanoes. Each year, I recite the volcanic incantation that triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Izo Fuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. As we don't have Lika to recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Lika could be? That's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Where? Yoshpet, the mysterious forest of deception. I caught a faint whiff of Lika emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose in all of the Oina tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around on your map. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. You've gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Not me? Chief Samiko must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. But I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please, you must help us. Lika must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Lika. I had warned villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you. And I will open the village's far gate that leads to Laoshi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out.
Doing those voices is killer on my throat. Alright, let's go over here. Last time I played through this game, I went around Yoshpet trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do, and I forgot that I had to go over here first. So now we can do it this time. Now let's save over here.
This is the altar where the sacred sword Kutone was enshrined. There's a great view of the Latte Lake and Izo Fuji from here. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said the Ark has been frozen in Latte Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Izo Fuji and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oina tribe.
Oh, that's moody. I'm unsure on the pronunciation. I'll have to look up that later. I always switch back and forth between Yamato and Yamato. It's probably the second one. So I'll continue going with that from here on out. It's just I'm a cold-blooded American. Yamato rolls better off the tongue. We need to make our way all the way up here. It's a cool looking door.
I know who you are. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary white wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Guess it really resonates with the Oina, because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isu. It's been quite a while, so you're still alive. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck is Lika? The demons have shut themselves up in Izo Fuji's Wep'keer shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging through Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to the Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me the most, though. What worries me is how the demons who were revived in the first place. Camus noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land? Oh, she must be Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochiami. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root in Latte Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Izo Fuji. There is a large lake called Latte at the foot of Izo Fuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato. Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long, long ago in the age of myths, an iron arc fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laoshi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as the Celestials there. The ark that the Celestials were on came crashing down to this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one, they were consumed till all the Celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said that the monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that. And that's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters, which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Laochi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, am I to assume you have Camus' permission? I speak of the permission to enter Yoshipet, the Forest of Confusion. Yup, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami's here. Ami here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way I can break the seal. But if the elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Oina amulet. Soaprolo! With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed on into Yoshipet. If the elder has deemed it right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late and Kamui freezes over.
And I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next time on Okami, we will be going back down into the lower Kamui, where we will enter Yoshipet. Interesting story about this arc here, huh? Wonder if we're going to learn more about it later. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and being here. I really appreciate it. Love having your company. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please take care of yourselves. And peace. Bye, guys.